Hey Talking fam, and welcome to another Talking Sports video. And today we are going to take a look at part 2 of the biggest All-Star Game snubs, 2 out of 2, so this is the last video of the series. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Please like and subscribe down below, I'd really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. Alright, so at number 1, we have Taylor Ward. Taylor Ward has played in 64 games. He's had scored 42 times, had 68 hits, brought in 34 RBIs, and he's been watched 34 times with 12 home runs and a 292 batting average. So, yeah, that's about an average snub right there. All right, next up we have Brian Reynolds from the Pirates. He's played in 83 games, scored 40 runs, 79 hits, 32 RBIs, 35 walks, and 15 home runs with a 261 average. Now, this is lower, guys. This is a lower, a lower batting average, so this is not as good as a snub as others. So, I mean, he's doing good this season, guys. All right, next up we have one of the biggest snubs of the season, Carlos Rodon. Carlos. Oh my gosh, dude. 17 games played, a complete game. Only 30 earned runs allowed this season. And 17 starts. And he's had 124 strikeouts, 8-5 record, with a 106 whip and a 270 ERA. Now that is a very good record. And he's coming off a season where he had a complete game last year and had a 13-5 record with a 237 average and 96 whip. So, I mean, like, he's coming off of a really good season, and yet he's having another really good season as well. So that's a huge All-Star Game snub for him. Next up, we have Kevin Gausman from the Blue Jays. He's played in 16 games, allowed 28 earned runs, 100 strikeouts, 6-6 record with a 127 whip and a 286 ERA. Now, I think the only thing here would be his strikeouts and the ERA. His whip is high, and his record in loss is pretty high, 6-6. I think the only thing good about that is his ERA and his strikeouts. Alright, guys, next up we have Zach Wheeler from the Phillies. Played in 16 games, struck out 104 batters, an 8-4 record, has allowed 26 earned runs total this season, has a 105 whip and a 246 ERA. Now that is a very good stat line. He should have made the All-Star game. Next up we have Kyle Wright from the Braves. He's played in 17 games this season, has allowed 34 earned runs, 103 strikeouts, has a 10-4 record with a 116 whip and a 297 ERA. Now, I'm okay with his ERA there. It's almost 3, but, I mean, anybody above 3 can also make the All-Star game as well. So, a 10-4 record is really good, and strikeouts good. I think he should have made the All-Star game as well. Next up, we have Dylan Cease. He's played in 18 games this season, allowed 25 earned runs with 142 strikeouts, 8-4 record, with a 124 whip and a 2.30 ERA. Now this one, I'm not even talking about that one. That should make the All-Star game, definitely. Next up, we have Michael Keane, New York Yankees, and in 30 games played, he's allowed 12 earned runs, 63 strikeouts, a 5-1 record with a save, a 9.7 whip, and a 2.28 ERA. Now, that's a very good reliever there. 30 games, 63 strikeouts. That's very good, guys. Next up, we have Devin Williams from the Brewers. He's played in 37 games this season. He's only allowed 7 earned runs in 37 games played. And he has 56 strikeouts with a 2-0 record and 5 saves with a 107 ER, a whip, and a 187 ERA. So, no wonder he's... And he has a 14-3 career win-loss record. So, what the heck, guys? Next up, finally, we have John Schreiber. This season, he's played in 31 games. He's allowed only 2 earned runs, 37 strikeouts with a 2-0 record. He has 3 saves, he has a .60 whip, and a .60 ERA. I'm not talking about this one at all. This one should be an all-star. Alright, guys, that is going to be today's video. Please, thank you Thank you for all your guys' support. Please, again, like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. And please comment of how I can do better. And, peace.